G'day, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a review and a demonstration on the ThermoMix. This is the TM5 model. There is a newer model out called the TM6. We've had this for about 4 years. We would use it on a weekly basis. This really has gone through its paces. We've even had some pretty serious damage to it at one stage, but it doesn't seem to phase it. One of our family members filled the container up with water and they forgot to put the bottom on properly, and water got into the motor inside the casing and caused quite a fair bit of damage. But to fix it, we took the back off, stuck a hairdryer in, dried all the liquid out, and then left it on the bench near a window for another week, so fully dried out, and back to working as good as gold again. The screen does sometimes go a bit funny, but yeah, nothing too serious. So it was a good save. So just having a look around the unit itself. As you can see, this is our container where all our ingredients goes in and all the mixing and heating and that sort of stuff happens. As you can see, this is what happened when we got some damage to it. There are your prongs, which control the speed and the heating of the unit, and they go into this rubber plate, which is pretty well sealed up. But of course, if you don't put that bottom on properly, when the blade goes in, that locks in place and creates a seal. If that's not on properly, that's when you get some issues. So, as you can see, the blade pops out for cleaning. I'm trying to do this with one hand at the moment. So there's your sharp blade, there's your bowl. So when you finish, that can just go straight into the dishwasher. There you go. One of the most important parts of the unit are these recipe little chips. You'll probably get this. You'll get this one when you get the unit, the basic cookbook. It's got all your recipes on it. This is an extra one you can get. Worthwhile getting because you can download the ThermoMix app on your iPad or Android device, and you've got all these recipes that are always getting added and updated. And then it's just a simple method of clicking on a recipe, and if you like it, you add it to your collection. And then what happens then, when you install this chip on the side there, you'll have access to it all. So as you can see, little Wi-Fi symbols lighting up, so that means it's connecting to Wi-Fi. And there we go. So then we sync it. So when we're syncing it, that's sort of trying to look for all the newer recipes that are being put on it. Okay. And there you go, there's all your recipes that you've saved to it. So there's your created all your different recipes there. You can name what you want, grip them all together, and away you go. Alright, an easy one. If there's something that you're making all the time, you can go to what you've recently cooked, and yeah, you can see what the common ones that we're using on a weekly or daily basis. Today I'm going to do a pizza dough, just something simple, just to show you how all this works, give you a bit of a run through, and we'll start from there. Okay, so we'll put all this together. So blade goes in like that, your base goes on, make sure it locks in, push firmly down, and you're ready for action. So start the recipe. This gives you all the list of ingredients, which I've got all prepared already. And it tells you exactly what to do step by step. So yeah, if you're a single bloke or not the best at cooking, you can't go wrong. So we'll do all that. I've got the lightly grease a large bowl. Next, 220 grams of lukewarm water. So we'll slowly pour the water in, and you'll watch the that go up. So nice and slowly. You can see the greens going up. 200, a bit more. 215, 220. All right, hit next. 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now this says it's optional, so you don't really have to put that in bit on it, so we'll skip that stage. 20 grams of fresh yeast, or 2 tablespoons of dried instant yeast, which is what I have. Yeah, 1, 2. Next. Okay, now that's telling us to put our lid on, and then our little measuring, that's a little measuring cup, but also just seals that top up, so nothing flies out. Yeah, next, and it's telling me to turn the speed selector to 2. It's already predetermined what the time's going to be, so don't have to worry about that. And away we go for 20 seconds. So okay, that's done. We go next. 400 grams of baker's flour. Oops, see now what happens then is when you take the top off, that sort of weighs it. So you press tare, and then we start from 0. 120, 255. 335. Oh, look at that, bang on, 400. So we go next. 30 grams of olive oil. $25, touch more. Whoop. 30. And 1 teaspoon of salt. So as you can see, the measurements are perfect. You don't have to guess measurements or weigh things on separate scales or whatever. All does that all for you. Now we put the lid back on again. Measuring cup in. Next. Now it's going to take 2 minutes, and this is on a kneading mode, so it actually kneads it. So you just turn that to one step, and now it's kneading the dough. So there we go. We'll have a look at that. That should be it done. Transfer. Now you got to transfer that into your bowl and cover it up, and you'll see it rise. And as you can see, take a bit out. When you form it into a ball, that's just perfect pizza dough. I'd never do that on my own, not in a million years. But it's just something simple like that. Proves how easy it is. So that just goes into your lightly greased bowl. I'll be throwing a tea towel over it, and yeah, give it a good hour, and should have nice fluffy pizza dough ready to make a pizza. Now for cleaning, because we haven't been doing anything too messy, I can just give that a quick wash under a tap with some detergent. I can put it in the dishwasher. Same for the bowl. That's not too dirty at all, so I can just give that a quick rinse. I can even put it some little bit of drop of detergent, some hot water, put it back on, and then you just give it about, I don't know, probably about 20 seconds, and turn the speed up. You can just the speed, faster or lower, and that should wash that bowl out fine. Or if it's a bit messier, you just take the base off, take the blade out, straight in the dishwasher. Away you go. So here's an idea of some things that I've made. Vegetable soup, very nice. Tuscan bean soup, spaghetti. Sloppy Joe's was a good one. Just like a savoury mince, and you put that on a bread roll or a bun. Yeah, quiche. This is a good one at Christmas when I had a ham. That's a pineapple and orange glaze. That's probably something we do on a weekly basis. It's like a potato bake, very simple, just potatoes and cream and some garlic. Sausage rolls, then all your sweets, chocolate cakes, dampers, almond bars. Yep. So really the list is endless, really. All your cookies, very good. All your breakfasts. Pancakes gets a run fairly often. Scrambled eggs was a little bit messy. That's probably easier just to do on in a saucepan on the stove. But in all your attachments, we keep up in the cupboard up here. A spare bowl is always handy, in case one's still dirty. Use another one. And there's like a warming bowl when you make a soup or a spaghetti. You put it in there and it keeps it warm. Sitting baskets. That's how you make rice and steam things. Yeah, so all up, I know they're not cheap, probably about $2,500, but it's been a very good investment. It gets used quite often. It's easy to clean and very, very sturdy, very well made. And as we've proven, we've tried to break it, but yeah, it's been pretty tough. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.